Who are you?
I'm Alexa and I'm designed around your voice. I can provide information, news, weather and more.
Hi guys. So in order to get the Amazon voice service or the Alexa running on your Windows PC, you need a list of softwares and files. I have made a zip file and I have enclosed the links in the description of this video. I have included both the 32-bit as well as the 64-bit files, so you can use them according to your preference. So let us get started with the actual process by itself. So first and foremost, you need to create a developer account with the Amazon. So go into developer.amazon.com and then go into sign in. So if you already have an Amazon account, that should do, or else you need to create a new Amazon account. So first time when you log into the developer area, you will be requested for personal information over here. Give out all your personal information, which include the email address, name, contact number, and you'll be asked to give a name for your company. So give a name and remember that. Choose save and continue. And then you will be asked as to whether you are going to monetize your app or something. Choose no on both these occasions and choose save and continue. Okay, so this is your developer console. Click on Alexa and choose Alexa voice service and then click on get started. Choose register a product type, choose device. As you would have entered the company name already while signing up for the developer account, your company name will appear here. Give it a unique device type ID. So this is not visible to the users. This is just for your recognition. Only the display name will be visible to the users. So I shall call it Alexa Win. Choose next, and then you need to create a security profile. In the drop down over here, click on the drop down over here and choose create a new security profile and add a security profile name. You can give whatever name you want. Alexa security, and you can enter the same thing. Choose next, and this is your security profile ID and client ID. I have masked it from your view, but the security profile ID, client ID and client secret will be generated. Now go into web settings, choose edit, click on add another and type https localhost colon 3000 and then for allowed return URLs, choose add another https colon / localhost semicolon 3000 / it should be authentication response. It is AUTHRESPONSE. Then choose next. This step is optional, so if you want you can add an image, and then under category choose whatever category you want. say media player or something. Provide a description. Alexa on Windows. Do you have plans to make your product available to the general public? Choose no. Is your device a children's product or is it choose no? Choose next. Do you want to apply for access to Amazon Music? Choose no and then submit. So now account creation is done. We need to get started with setting up all the softwares and all those stuff on our PC. So let us get started with that. So now we are done with the Amazon developer account creation part of it. Now the bulk of the work that is left is in setting up our PC to run the Alexa service. So as I said earlier, I have enclosed both the 32-bit and the 64-bit versions of all the programs and software that you need to accomplish this. The point to be noted here is you should maintain the uniformity in architecture of the program. Say for example, if you are planning to run the 32-bit VLC, you need to run the 32-bit node.js and your Java JDK and Openssl. All the programs should be 32-bit. Say if you are running a 64-bit VLC, all your programs should be 64-bit. So if you mismatch or change any of these things, your service will not work smoothly. So let us get started. So first and foremost, extract the Alexa AVS sample app master. What I will do is I will extract it to C drive. You can extract it to whatever directory that you want. Okay, so now you have the Alexa AVS sample app master in the C directory. I have already got the VLC players installed. But what you need to do is once you get the VLC player installed, open path to the VLC player, copy this, and then open system, and under system go to advanced system settings and environmental variables, and under system variables choose new and type VLC underscore path, and under variable name paste the path that you just copied for the VLC. So in here what you need to do is press backspace until you reach the program and type negate 1. If you are using the program files directory, it should be negate 1, and if you are using the 32-bit VLC, so that is if your directory is program files x86, it should be negate 2. Then choose OK, click OK. Okay, so leave this open. We'll be consistently creating some new environment variables. So I will suggest that you can have this system open. So next, once the VLC is done, go back and you need to install the other softwares such as the Java JDK and Openssl. Now start with the Java JDK, choose yes, choose next, next. Choose next. Now it says that it has been successfully installed. Choose close. So next step is to install the node.js. So each and every time just make sure that you are running the software of the same architecture. Choose yes. Now click finish, and now you need to install the Apache Maven. So there is not much of installation, it is just that you need to unzip it. Right click on Apache Maven and choose extract files. I shall unzip it to the C folder. Choose OK, yes, and now you will have the Apache Maven over here. So again, for the Apache Maven you need to create an environmental variable. So go into the bin, copy this, and again go into advanced system settings, environment variables, and here you need not create a new variable, you need to add Apache Maven to the path. So you'll have a variable called path, double click on it, and if you see here node.js has already been added. So similarly you need to add Apache Maven as well. Choose new, paste, click OK. So now after this you need to create a new system variable for Java. Choose new, type it as Java underscore home, and for the variable value you need to paste the path of Java. Go into C program files, Java JDK. So there are two directories here, one is the Java JDK and another one is the Java JRE. So forget the JRE, choose JDK, copy this path and paste it into the variable value and choose OK, and OK. So now to check whether the Maven is working, open command prompt as admin, choose yes, type mvn space -v. Now you should get a list of details like this. If you don't get, and if it says Java underscore home is missing, it means that you have forgotten to add a Java underscore home to your environmental variables. Okay, so next part is you need to install the Openssl. Run the Openssl according to your system configuration or your wish. So choose yes, next, I agree, next, and here do not select a Windows system directory. Choose Openssl binaries bin directory. Choose next, install. If you want you can donate. Choose finish, and again for the Openssl we need to add create a new environment variable. Go into C drive, Openssl bin64, and open advanced system settings and environment variables. See, you should have the Openssl underscore conf. So if you don't have it, you need to create a new system variable which and name it Openssl underscore conf, and the value should be Openssl bin64 bin openssl.cfg. So now you need to add the bin to the path of to the path variable over here. Double click and again as usual create a new and add. Choose OK. So you can verify whether Openssl is working or not. Open command prompt and type Openssl and press enter. So this means that Openssl is working in your PC. So guys, now that we are done with the installation of all the softwares and applications, I would suggest you to restart the system. Apart from the Node software, Node application, everything else works without the need for restarting. But the Node application alone requires you to restart your system. And so let me just go ahead and restart my system. So I am now back after restarting my system. There is a GitHub page which gives some references for you to install the Amazon Alexa service in all the devices, the Mac, the Windows, Linux, the Raspberry Pi. You can use this as a guide or a reference, but please do not rely on it fully, because this guide has some errors and it has got some typos, and the directions are a bit confusing in certain places. So please do not rely on this fully, but you can use this as a reference. I'll leave the links for this in the description of this video. Okay, so now let us get started. So now open the folder onto which you unzip the Alexa files. Go into the samples and then Java client, and first you need to configure the SSL. Formatting in Notepad will be a bit confusing, and so I suggest you use WordPad for opening all the files. So right click and open it with WordPad, and down here you need to change your country, your state, city, organization, and organization unit, and all those stuff. Say suppose you are planning to access the Alexa service from a secondary gadget, say your mobile or a tablet, or say another single board computer. You need to change the DNS from localhost to the DNS of the PC, and then you need to change the IP1 and IP2. Remove the IP2, rename the IP1 to the IP address of this PC. You can get the DNS and the IP details from your router or modem. Okay, so do not touch anything else. Just start with renaming your country, province, locality, and all those stuff. This should be named in 2 letters. Say suppose if you are in United States, it should be US. If you are in United Kingdom, UK, China, CN, India, IN, Ireland, IE, Germany, DE, so on and so forth. There are a lot of materials in the internet which you can refer to. The organization name and organizational unit name can be anything. Just make sure that you name your country properly. Okay, so then close and save. And now open command prompt as administrator. So throughout you need to open command prompt as administrator and nothing else. Now change directory to the Java client. CD, copy this path, paste it here, change directory. I know that there is also an option of opening the command prompt here by pressing shift. Do not do that. You need to open the command prompt as administrator. Okay, so now use set open ssl underscore conf equal to add the path to the Openssl config file. It will be under Openssl 64 or 32 according to your architecture, and then within the bin you will have the openssl.cfg. Copy, and paste it here and press enter. And now you need to generate the certificates. So already there is a batch file for generating the certificates. Type generate.bat. The product ID should match the product ID or device ID in your of your Alexa that you just created in the Amazon developer account. Go into the Alexa and then Alexa voice service, and you will have the device ID over here. It is also called the ID or device type ID. Press enter, and then you need to give a serial number to your device. It can be anything, any number or any alphanumeric characters. Say for example, it is not very critical, so I will just give it as 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, but you need to remember as to what you gave. This will be used in subsequent processes, so you should remember the serial number. And you can add a password, but I would suggest you not to add the passwords right now or at the moment. This just press enter without any password. Okay, so you have all the certificates created. You can have this minimized just in case if you want to refer back for the serial number. Okay, so now open config.json. Again, open it in WordPad, and here you need to enter the product ID. Product ID is the same as what you mentioned over here. And then DSN will be the serial number that you entered over here. Provisioning method, in this case we will use companion service. There are two more ways to create authentication tokens. One is the Android app and another one is the iOS app. Those two are pretty complicated and it will take more time and space in your PC. So I would suggest you use the companion service. So sometime later I'll be making a video on as to how you can use the Android companion app as well as the iOS companion app. So for time being, we'll use the companion service. Copy the name, paste it over here, and then leave the locale as so under locale you can just choose 3 locations: the US, Great Britain and Germany. So these are the 3 locations where the Alexa is being sold in the Amazon sites. So these are the 3 locations which you can choose. It can be EN, US, GB or Germany. And under key store, go into the Java client, certificates, and then server, and you need to copy the jetty.pkcs12. Copy the path, paste it here, and so we didn't enter any password in our case, so we can leave this blank. Say suppose you entered a password over here, a password for the keystrokes, you need to add that over here. So and then for client key store, SSL client key store, go back, go into the client and copy the client.pkcs12. And for SSL key store paraphrase, again we didn't enter anything, so you can leave this blank. For SSL CA cert, go into the certificates, search CA and copy the path for ca.crt, paste it over here. And now what you need to do is, this is in Windows format. The path files are in Windows format, so you need to change it to Linux. In order to do that, choose replace and under find what, choose backslash and then replace with, choose forward slash, choose replace all, choose OK, close this, close, save. Okay, so now go back and go back into samples and companion service and open config.js, open it with WordPad again, and now you need to enter the SSL key also here. That will be for that again you need to go into Java client, certificates, client server / copy node.key. You can take a queue from here. If it is key, it is key. If it is cert, it is .crt. Copy and paste it over here. And then again you need the .crt extension, node.crt. Copy that. And then CA/CRT, go back to the certificates, CA folder, and copy the path to CA.crt. And under products over here, you need to type your device name. It should be the same as what you use to generate the certificates over here. And then within the square brackets over here, you need to mention the serial number. And as usual, like in the previous case, go to replace all the backslash with /. And now close it. So that is pretty much it, guys. So this is the tedious part of it. Rest all is pretty much very easy. Okay, so now what you need to do is go into the companion service, open the command prompt as administrator again, choose yes, change the directory to the companion service, you can close this command prompt which we use to generate the certificates. That is not required. Change directory. Here type npm install. So once this process is done, go into your developer account, and you'll be signed out. Due to the timeout, you will get signed out. You may be required to sign in again. Sign in, go into apps and services, and then security profiles. Here you might have a checkbox or a dialog box which will ask you to confirm it. So once you confirm, you'll be taken into the security profile over here. From here you need to copy the client ID. And come back here, open config.js with WordPad. Paste the client ID and then the client secret. And now you can close and save. Go back to the this command prompt and now type npm start. If you get an output that the service is listening on port 3000, it means so far your process is a success. Okay, so again go back to the samples, and now this time into Java client, open pom.xml and again open it with WordPad, and now open command prompt as administrator and type java space hyphen version and press enter. So now you will get a Java environment build and version number. So now you need to go into a site wherein you need to compare the version of your Java and against the version of the ALPN. I will attach the links in the description of this video. So from here you know that your Java version is 1.8.121. Okay, and now you need to copy the corresponding ALPN version. Copy this. Say suppose if your version is in between these two, you need to copy the latest ALPN version from here in the table. And now go into this pom.xml. Go to the line which says alpn-boot.version. Remove the existing ALPN version and paste this. Close and save. Now open this folder Java client in command prompt. And now type mvn validate. You'll get a build success notification. Now type mvn install. And again you will get a build success notification. And now type mvn space exec colon exec and press enter. Would you like to open the URL automatically in default browser? Choose yes. Do not press OK until you verify the tokens. Click continue anyway. Choose continue. And now it will say device tokens ready. Close this. You can close the websites. Now choose OK. So in order to run the Alexa service, you need to have the two command prompts running. The npm command prompt should always be running. So if you can see, it says that it has started the session and it has registered our device. So guys, so each and every time when you want to run the Alexa service, you need to launch the npm command prompt and then the mvn command prompt. For this again you need to go into the companion service, change directory, and then start the npm, and again change directory and start the mvn. So subsequently when you run the mvn or the maven, you need not say validate and install the mvn again and again. It is sufficient if you just execute the mvn. Say suppose if you are shutting down your PC, you need to come back again, run the npm service, and then start the mvn, and again you will be prompted to authorize the tokens, and you need to go through that process. That hardly takes a minute or something. So if there is any error in the mvn, the source of error will be in the config.json. Say either you would have forgotten to replace the backslash with a forward slash, or there would be some errors in the inverted commas or something. So that is it guys. So we have our Alexa service running. Who are you?
I'm Alexa and I'm designed around your voice. I can provide information, news, weather and more.
So that is pretty much it guys. So I hope you find this useful and informative, and if you feel so, please subscribe for more such videos. Thank you. Sing a song.
classic. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne?